All right, you guys, we're here for the Real Housewives of Atlanta season 12, episode 4 review. Let's get right on into it. I got my notes, so we're going to get right on into this bullshit, okay? So, let's get right on into it. So, we're going to open it up with what we picked up off. Well, we're going to open it up where we left off last week with Nene and Cynthia and you know, this big old hoopla about them being in the same room for the first time in a long goddamn time after all of the interviews that Cynthia has did or whatever. So, you know, Nene gets up on the float. You know, she's seeing all the other Bravo women, you know, like Kyle Richards, you know, Sonia Morgan, you know, bitches like that. She see all of them on there. She sees Eva. She acknowledges Eva. She speaks to Eva. Eva is surprised because, you know, Eva got a damn problem with Nene too. And so, you know, Nene goes over to Noelle. She asks Noelle, was she out for the summer or whatever? And she goes over there, embraces Noelle. And one thing I can say is this. When women are having issues, sometimes they will take their issues out on the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because I know that my mother and one of her oldest best friends, they are no longer friends now. But I know that when it came down to us being that when they were friends, they had been friends for over damn near 30 years, over 30 years actually. And I had a close knit relationship with my mother's ex best friend's sons. Even though they're not friends anymore, we still keep in contact. We still have a relationship. So, you know, even though our mothers don't get along, we still treat each other's mothers with respect. When they see my mama, they speak to her. When I see their mama, I speak to her. So that's just what it is. Like, you know, so I get Nene not putting, you know, the kids into her bullshit. You know what I mean? So she goes over there and she hugs Cynthia. And Cynthia know damn well she was happy to get that damn hug from Nene. That's all she really wanted anyway, was for Nene to go over there and hug her motherfucking ass. She knows she wanted that hug. I don't know why she acting like she's so surprised that she got it. She knew she wanted to hug any goddamn way. Girl, bye. You know you want to hug. Stop. So after all of that, you know, Cynthia was like, well, that was nice. That was nice. Yeah, it was nice. Nene was being mature for once. You know what I mean? Although she's never fucking mature, and I'm going to read her ass later on. But yeah, she was being mature for once in her life with this situation. So we get into Portia's therapy session. It just seemed like all of the Atlanta reality stars go to Dr. Sherry for whatever reason. Does she help anybody with their life? I don't fucking know. But Portia goes into the therapy session and she talks about her relationship with Dennis and how she feels about whatever. My thing about it is when Dr. Sherry said, did Dennis earn your trust or did you just give it to him? And I could have answered that for her ass. You just gave him your trust. You were so deeply blinded by what he could do for you and everything like that, that, you know what I mean? You fell for him fast. And instead of being cautious, because at the end of the day, you don't want to bring any emotional baggage from a past relationship into your newfound relationship. That's true. However, you do need to be cautious at times, especially when you've had a fucked up ass past with men in relationships. You always have to go into a situation smart as possible. You have to protect your heart. You have to protect your feelings as much as possible. That's me. I've had a lot of bad relationships. I had men that have done me wrong. I've had men that have basically had me but then got engaged and I didn't even know that they were even involved with other people. I've had men that was on the down low. They claimed that they loved me so much, but then when they got exposed by the woman they was dating, they blamed me for it. I have seen a lot of bullshit with men in my past. I have. So whatever man I get involved with is always a too good to be too true type of situation. When a man is sweet and gentle to me, I don't know nothing about that because I never had that. But I've had that, but it was a bunch of bullshit. You know what I mean? That's what it was. So I'm not saying that she couldn't have taken him for what he had or whatever, but she had to be cautious about it. So she didn't really allow Dennis to earn her trust, to be honest. And honestly, she didn't, because she let the nigga go in raw in her ass, and they barely even knew each other, and she got pregnant. So that was the first thing that we noticed. That was the first thing that let us know that he didn't earn anything. She trusted him enough in that short amount of time to nut in her when she barely knew him and got a baby by him. So that was the first damn thing. You didn't let him earn it. You gave it to him. You know, you fell in love with him real fast, and the heart wants what it wants, baby. I can't judge you for that because I know how you feel. The heart wants what it wants. The heart feels what the fuck it feels. I get what the fuck you're saying. However, you didn't give it enough time, and this is the end result of it. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? So, but I get it though. I'm not here to drag Portia. To be honest, I haven't been dragging her ass at all this season. Isn't that surprising? Because I have been dragging Portia from season 19 and 11. I ain't even dragging her at this point. So be happy, Portia fans, until she do something else to piss me off. But I get where she coming from. For real, for real. So we get into Kenya. She comes over to Candy's house for advice. And Kenya already said some dumb shit. I'm in a new, my relationship is new. My marriage is new. Candace, her marriage is new. Girl, Candy's marriage is not new, okay? Candy and Todd have been married for a good, 6 years? I want to say maybe, I think 5 or 6 years. They've been together for a good, 7 years? So this shit ain't new. It ain't new, girl. It ain't new. You know what I mean? Speak for yourself, because it ain't fucking new to them. You know what I mean? This is your new rodeo. So she goes to Candy for advice about how she could do this and how she could do that. And honestly, I love Candy. You all already know that. And the reasons why I love Candy is the fact that I see a lot of me in her. And I believe it's because she's a Taurus and I have a Taurus moon in my natal chart. So this is probably why I can relate to her in so many ways. And so she's the best person to talk to about her situation. I just feel sorry for Kenya. I feel like Kenya has this thing where she's been looking for love all of her life. And it stems from her mommy issues. Her mother never loved her. So when she gets someone in her life that she loves, she clings to them. And she's clinging to Mark. And it's just like, she loves him so much that she's willing to take the beat downs that he's given her emotionally because she loves him so much and she wants him to know how she feels about him. And it's totally understandable. I can't necessarily judge her for it, but it's making her look like a damn fool. In so many words, it is making her look like a goddamn fool, to be honest. It is, and it ain't nothing I can say to take it back. It is. But, I mean, hey, it is what it is, child. So Cynthia and E.B. Tiva, they're out for lunch. They're still in New York. And, while they're sitting there, they was talking about the whole Nene exchange on the float or whatever and all of that. And Cynthia basically tells E.B. Tiva that Marlo is on her way. But what's funny about that is that while they was, ordering their food, they was showing how much money a motherfucker spent. Even to spend $100 and something on some goddamn food, and Cynthia only spent $44 on some goddamn food. I was sitting up there like, baby, you can tell these bitches got money. Because $44 on some goddamn food is too much for me. So I be happy with that. Like when I be at a restaurant and my bill ain't nothing but $25, I am fine with that. When I see anything over $25, if I see a $30 bill on my damn ticket, I am livid. Because what the fuck did I spend my money on? I do not play that shit. I am very frugal with my motherfucking money, okay? And it is what I do not spend my shit unwisely, okay? Period. I don't do that. However, EBT would say, well, as soon as she get here, I'm not even finna be doing this with her. I'm just gonna get my shit and I'm gonna leave because I ain't with her energy, period. Manlo walks in, EBT gets ready to go, but before she gets ready to go, she give Manlo a piece of duck, basically. So after EBT gets the fuck out of Dodge, Manlo starts saying, see, this is what I'm saying about Eva. I mean, if she needs to admit that she's a bisexual and keep it moving. Girl, why the fuck do you care who licks her pussy or not? You must want her to lick yours. Because I don't understand why the fuck Manlo so damn pressed. Like, I don't even like EBT like that. I don't like that bitch at all. But I don't understand why the fuck Manlo so goddamn pressed about what the fuck she doing with her money, her pussy, her life, and every goddamn thing else. Girl, get your own goddamn life. Because it seems like you ain't got one. Okay? Are you going to get a confessional this year, bitch? Okay. So she's just trying to see if she can get Nene and Cynthia back together again. Which is a mature. But at the same time, Manlo, this is why EBT did not want to be in the same room with your motherfucking ass. Because look at you being fake. As soon as this bitch get up and get away from your ass, you talking shit. That's why she didn't want to be around your fake phony ass, Marlo. However, she's just trying to see if she can get them two back together. They've been friends for too long to be sitting up here going through the shit that they're going through, which is goddamn true, okay? So then, Marlo was like, well, I know that you're tired of being the bigger person, but you've always been it, so you always got to be that bigger person. That's some motherfucking bullshit. When you tired of being the bigger person, you tired of being the fucking bigger person. And why can't another motherfucker be the bigger person? Why the fuck I always got to be the motherfucking bigger person? Because that's where I'm at in life. Like when my friendships have dissolved and I know I ain't really do shit, and I'm always being the bigger person, always reaching out to a motherfucker. I'm over that shit. Bitch, you reach out to me for once. I'm sick of reaching out my hand to you and giving you an olive branch. Bitch, fuck you. Okay? Like, I'm sick of doing it. So, no. So, then Marlo meets up with Nene. They sit down and they talk about everything with Cynthia. And Nene was basically saying, you know, sitting up there trying to give this Oscar-worthy, crying a damn confession about how Cynthia been giving out these interviews, trying to make her out to be a bad friend and everything like that. And this is the reason why I was dragging Nene ass all last video. Bitch, let's not forget when you was on season 7 and you and Cynthia first motherfucking fell out. You was sitting your ass on the motherfucking screen saying she need to be on the show, trying to take food out of her damn mouth. Then you did interviews everywhere, your own damn self, talking about how weak she is. You have been the catalyst for this shit for a long time. And now that Cynthia is pulling the you on you, you're hurt. How the fuck you think that bitch felt when you was sitting up there doing your interviews about her years ago? She ain't doing nothing but what the fuck you been doing. So now that she's doing it to you, you don't like it. And then you Nene fans can just kiss my motherfucking ass and suck my dick pretty much because I said what the fuck I said. Nene is not nobody's fucking friend unless they're groveling to her like Marlo is. Now, she sat up there and she asked Marlo. Marlo is holding them both at fault, which is what she's supposed to do. She ain't taking Nene's side. She ain't taking Cynthia's side. She said they're both at fault. They both need to apologize and move the fuck on. But Nene only wants to be right. Nene only wants people to be on her motherfucking side. She don't want to take responsibility for nothing. She don't want to take accountability for shit. She's a typical Sagittarius. They think they fucking right all the fucking time, and they're not. Then she asked the girl for her opinion, but when she didn't like her opinion, she gets up and runs out, walks off, and here go Manlo chasing her like the puppy she is. Girl, bye. So then Kenya comes back over to Candy's house after Candy was at the damn doctor's appointment with her surrogate. She runs over there to Kenya's house because Kenya told her that she needed her so bad. So basically, she's sitting over here talking about Mark again. Now, Kenya, Mark don't want to be with you. He don't want to be with you. And it's so fucking uncomfortable because y'all not even having sex, okay? And for me, when a motherfucker ain't having sex with me, I feel like they're either disinterested in me or they fucking somebody else, honestly. And this is coming from a person that got a high sex drive. So when I want to fuck, I want to fuck. And if I got a whole man and I ain't getting none, bitch, listen, okay? So she said, you know, she was talking about the arguments they have, you know, how lines have been crossed at some point. And, you know, Candy said what I would have said. Basically, he must have called you out your fucking name or something. She cried like a damn baby when she said that. Because he has. I honestly believe that he has called Kenya out her name. Now, I'm not saying he probably didn't beat her ass or anything like that, because I don't think that Mark has beat her ass or anything. But I do think that he has taken it a step too far and called her out her name. That's what I believe now. That's what I believe. I ain't saying it's in the Bible. I ain't saying that it's true. I just personally believe that he may have cussed her the fuck out and you know, did all that. And like Candy said, you know, sometimes when you're in an argument, you're in a relationship, sometimes you do say things to bruise a person's ego, you know, to bring them back to reality. Because I know I done it, but if I said what I said and I meant what I said, I'm not finna apologize for it. And you know, I feel Candy on that. See, this is why me and her see each other. I get what the fuck she's saying because I've done this shit before. Kenya just need to know her self-worth. She might need to get that. Might need to get Dr. Sherry's card from Portia and go see her herself because this is not cool. How the fuck you married and you go off on a romantic vacation by yourself with just the baby and not your damn husband? Something ain't right with that, Kenya, and that's all I'm saying about that. But you know I'm doing this from my phone, so I can't do nothing more than 15 minutes. I'll be glad when this shit is over with so I can go back to filming on my camera. With that being said, you guys, this is my review on Housewives of Atlanta. Be sure to like, rate, comment, and subscribe, and share this video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, my name is Scotty_by_nature. With that being said, you guys, the king is out this bitch, and I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and blessings.